Peace, my family, and roll back to all those coming out at a good cocoon for the first time. Welcome. This your girl, Butterfly. We about to take off. Let's fly. Just want to send you all that good healing energy your way. Peace, love, happiness, harmony, and abundance. Hope you guys are out there keeping your mind right in that good now mind. How y'all feeling? Hope you guys are most definitely moving on up, that's right, in your higher nature, and most definitely cleansing, because you know what's up, and if you don't know, now you know. Yes, we must cleanse. Cleansing the lower frequency energies, alright, your lower nature. Okay, so I came out here today to read. This is the Great Book of the Living, the Holy Tablets. This right here will certainly help you on this good journey. So it's best to know, alright? This is what the Most High wanted you to know. Alright, more about yourselves, right? Anciently. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it at that, right? It begins. This is Tablet 5, the death of a slave. Alright, so let's get to it. Chapter 2. Alright. Lo, look. When the term of the leaves is over for the slaves, and 40 days of his life remain to him, his leaves begin to fall. So when it's your time, right, your leaf will begin to fall. Okay, and it's 40 days of his life remain to him, and then the leaves begin to fall. Alright, let's get to it. And his leaf falls in the room of Enki, who bore the title of Israel. By this sign, he knows that he is commanded to take the soul of its owner. After that, its owner is called Death in the galactic or in the galactical heavens. Alright, so it goes on to say, while he is alive in the face of the earth for 40 days. Alright, so that's how it works. Let me read this one more time. This is a sign he knows that he is commanded to take the soul of his owner. After that, its owner is called Death in the galactical heavens. While he is alive in the face of the earth for 40 days, Marduk will descend with the scroll of the Anunnaki of death from Anu El. On it is written the name of the one whose soul he is commanded to take. At the place in which the soul is to be taken, and the cause for which it is being taken are written. In reality, Adamites do not die. They merely transform from state to state. 2 drops fall below the throne of the name of its owner. One is green and the other is pink, which is any of a group of colors reddish in hue. If the red drop falls, right? If the red drop falls on the name, he knows that he is rushing. If the green drop falls on the name, he knows that he is happy. And as for the knowledge of the place in which he will die, the Anunnaki, that is entrusted as a guardian to everyone born, entrusted the information. So, I'll repeat that one more time. The Anunnaki, that is entrusted as a guardian to everyone born, entrusted the information. He is called Ramon, the Anunnaki, the Anunnaki of the womb. When one is born, he is created. He is then commanded to register in the drop which is in the womb of the mother. Therein, the dust of the earth, he will die. So the slave becomes a corpus and changes, and then turns to the place where his earth was taken from. So he dies in it. His words are, I am where I am, and where I am started. This is where I have ended my journey. Thus ends one journey and begins another. This transformation is called death. It is also related that which when a slave is in the death struggle, right? His tongue is stopped, and 4 Anunnaki come to him. The first says, peace be upon you. I am entrusted with your provision. I have flown throughout the planet Earth east and west, and have not found any morsel of your provisions at this hour. The second then enters and says, peace be upon you. I'm entrusted with your drink of water and other drinks. I have flown east and west and have not found any drink of water for you at this hour. Then the third enters and says, peace be upon you. I am entrusted with your breasts, and I have flown east and west and have not found one breath for you. So the fourth Anunnaki enters and says, peace be upon you. I am entrusted with your term. I have flown east and west through the planet Earth, and I have not found 1 hour for you. The one on his right says, peace be upon you. I'm entrusted with your right actions. So he brings out a bright page and spreads it before him and says, look at your deeds. So he is happy and rejoices. The one on his left says, I'm entrusted with your wrong actions. So he brings out a red page and spreads it before him and says, look at it. So his sweat pours down, and he looks right and left for fear of the reading of the page. The Anunnaki insists and puts it down on his pillow and leaves. Then the 2 harsh Anunnaki descend, burning the planet Earth with their tollsons, and they are Mukrir and Nekur. So they sit with him and they say to him, who is your sustainer? Question. Who is your news bearer? Question. What is your way of life? Question. If he is of the people of the happiness, right? He says, my Ram. He says, my El Ram. My El Rab, sustainer, is Anu. El, most glorified and exalted. My spiritual guide is the Son of Righteousness. He who, El Elon, the Most High, glorified and exalted, guides with his illustrious scripture, the holy tablets. My way of life is Nuwapu. Then they say to him, sleep, the sleep of the bridegroom. And they open a hole by his head, and he looks through it to his seat and place, and then close garden. Then the Anunnaki return with his Rahu, the soul, to the skies. And they placed the Rahu in a candlestick and attached to the throne. Alright? So, that right there was the end of that tablet. Now, this is some great information. For some, they may question what happens, when you do transform, right? You will revisit it. And this is definitely one of them scrolls to keep in your mind well studied and, letting you know what you need to say when this does happen, right? Because, again, no one is getting out of here alive, right? You know what I mean? I'm just saying. So, yeah. This is beautiful information that the Most High wanted you to know, right? And this is an example of when, this happens, right? For us all to be aware. Alright, so I'm gonna leave it at that for now. Alright? Okay. If you are interested in this, you want to see it for yourself, right? It's on the channel already. And if you want to actually have the Holy Tablets book just for you, because you're going to need it on this good journey within, by the way, send me a comment in the comment section. I'll be happy to help you get what you need. The tools that you need, the treasure that you need. Alright? It's here now. Just for you. Alright? So I'm going to leave it at that for now. Again, my family, I want y'all all to know that you are loved beyond this world. Oh, yeah. And in it, trying to tell you, begin to spread that love, family, one to another. Be that peace that you seek. Release our master teacher, Dr. Malachi Sierra L. Peace, shalom, Asher, divine love, family, and Waju. It is all love.